Are we doing like a 450 with a 3-car?
No.
Are we going 350 with a 2-car?
I think a 2-car to 1
Are we
car.
going Kodiak with one on the bed
Jesus.
and then a 2-car behind it? Are we getting a Peterbilt or driving just out the bottom? And there was no sign leading up. Perfect equation for broken parts.
Yeah, no, but you know, but how fun would that be?
It'd be cool.
You roll up in this thing, man, and somebody just looks over at you, just give a little nod, and you just smoke them.
What's up, guys? I'm Kyle.
And I'm David.
And this is part 2 of episode 10, or well, this is technically episode 11 now.
Well, are we going to call it 11? Or are we going to call it 10?
Different week.
Ooh.
It's episode 11, so we're a week ahead now.
Oh, I love it. Like we talked about the other day, or in our last podcast.
Now I have more time to edit.
Now you've got, well, that's the beauty part about doing this.
Yeah.
So, okay. So welcome to episode number 11.
Technically part 2.
Part
10,
2.
But
And how'd you folks like waiting a whole week for this one? What do you think? You think you're upset? You think
they got to be hanging on by the edge of their seat because apparently you've got beef with Cade.
Ah, man, I don't know if it's really beef with Cade, but I'll tell you. So, I know you talk to Cade a lot.
Every day.
Every day. Okay, I don't talk to him every single day, but now I have now been blessed now by being a part of your text thread now. Or I guess it's not text, it's through Facebook Marketplace, right?
Yeah.
Like Messenger. Messenger. So, yeah, so Cade is like blasting us nonstop with all these marketplace finds. And I think it's funny, right? Because, well, he found us those bump stops, which were a smoking deal.
Yep.
So this is nothing bad about Cade, by the way.
No.
It's cool to see Cade like super excited, right? I mean, he's definitely rooting for us, and he's such a good dude. And so it's like, bing, check this out, bing, 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 and I'm like, holy moly, look at all this stuff. So I'm just kind of sitting back waiting for you to respond, and you don't respond. You're horrible. You're horrible. Cade, am I right? Does Kyle respond, or do I respond?
I was out doing. What was I doing? When was this going on? What day was this?
What do you mean? Which day? It's every day.
That's true. What day though was he?
I don't know. I don't know what
you guys
were
going at it when you guys were complaining about me wanting baby tires.
Yeah. So it was funny. So, you know, Cade sent us the bump stops. Cade sent us those 44s.
That's when Katie's car broke down. I was picking her up off the side of the road.
Oh, that's right. That's when her car took a dump and blew up. Yeah. So he sent us like bump stops. He sent us the 44s. I forgot what else. Just all kinds of stuff. He's trying to help us, right?
Oh,
and it's super cool because I'm like jumping all this stuff. I'm like, holy moly, that's awesome. So did you see the latest thing that he sent us?
I know it's different. I don't have headphones in.
I was cracking up. Oh, there you go. You got to have your headphones, bro.
Oh, this
is number 11, dude. Come on, let's
I'm
go.
Still getting used to the headphones, man. Oh, yeah, this is way better.
Way better. You can hear me now.
I can hear you now.
So the other night we were sitting there, and it was late. I think I might have just gone to bed. And so I heard a little chime go off, and so I thought it was you. So I look at it, it was Cade, and he sent us I think it's like a 36-foot gooseneck trailer.
We need that.
We do need that. I'm like, dude, that's the goal right there, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's the goal. So thanks, Cade, for looking out for us, man, and helping us find all this stuff.
So I guess on that note, what is the goal as far as because we're going to have 3 Jeeps now.
Yeah.
So really, I mean, because even down the road, if we build another Jeep down the road, first off, if we're going to build another project after this, it'll be pre-75.
Oh, it has to be. Yeah,
because I want an LS or a big diesel, and I don't want to deal with emissions. So whatever we build next, if it's another rock crawler, it'll always be 3 that goes out.
Right.
So are we doing when we get to that point? Are we doing like a 450 with a 3-car?
No.
Are we going 350 with a 2-car?
I think a 2-car to 1
car. Are we going Kodiak with one on the bed and then a 2-car behind it? Are we getting a Peterbilt or a big old
where's all this money coming from?
The YouTube. Look how rich we are, man.
With all 318 people. I haven't seen one nickel. How do all these guys have Bugattis and Ferraris and helicopters?
Millions of subscribers.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
We can't even get to 400.
I know.
But I didn't finish my beef with Cade yet.
Okay.
So it's not a beef. It's not a beef with Cade. It's super cool that Cade is into this. Right. I think Cade's the first one who watches this.
Dude, he must have notifications on because he will, like, if it comes out at 6:30, when I get to work, he's already commented on it.
Yeah, I like his
So
last.
he's watching it like at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning.
I
Like
think
right
he's our
when it
first
comes
one.
out.
Yeah, I think
so.
he's our first one. I think Cade's one of our biggest fans. For
He
sure.
watches it before I do.
Did you see the comment that he put in the other one? He's like, "Oh, 42." Did we ever talk about this in episode
No.
1? He's like, 42s, not 44s. You just lost another subscriber.
He was probably the subscriber that left because we're at 318. We were at 319.
Cade, did you leave us? Cade,
I know.
Hey, Cade's our boy. Cade's not gonna leave us.
I know. Well, I can go
He's not
back
gonna
and see
leave.
because I think his so I can see some of the people who subscribe because like if your page is public or not. And I think his is public, so I'll go back and see if he's actually in there still.
Cade wouldn't leave us, dude. I'd leave you, but not me.
Wow.
I know, and you've been tighter with Cade for a lot longer.
I know. Well, he's mad at me
Why is he mad at you?
'Cause I'm
Because
not
you're not gonna
wheeling
wheel
with
it
him this weekend.
Oh, I know. What a loser! How come you're not wheeling with Cade? That's
Dude,
messed up.
I can't go to San Hollow and go wheeling every single week.
That's messed
He
up.
should have come out to Motoville and wheeled with us.
Yeah, Cade, why didn't you go out to Motoville?
Yeah,
There you
Cade.
go. Cade. No, so hey, Cade, man, keep them coming, dude. It's super cool that when you send all this stuff and following along, man. And
We need a
exciting.
transmission.
You know what I saw? Did you see? I think it was like 2 weeks ago or something. I think it was on Cade's story. Did you see TJ out there in a quad?
No.
Yeah, so you just see this quad like blasting across. It looks like a little farm or something, right? And so I'm looking, of course, he's got a helmet, and it's so funny because you see this low body on this giant quad, right?
He's like hanging on for dear
dude,
life.
he's like all spread out, like a spread eagle, just hanging on for dear life, but boogieing. And so I hit Cade. I'm like, dude, was that TJ? And he's like, yeah. So Cade's he's coming to that point now to where it's going to be super cool. Like when you and Dylan were growing up, to where now TJ's getting bigger and going to be able to do a lot cooler stuff, And I know he's building the mini crawler for him and everything. So before you know it, TJ's going to be behind the wheel of a Jeep and TJ's going to be out there wheeling with us. But no,
I guess he was already saying that like since Cade has the orange Jeep now, the IFS Jeep. I guess TJ's already saying like, well, this could be my Jeep.
There you go.
I get to drive.
I like it. So it's super cool. And again, we've always talked about this. I mean, we met Cade and Joey and everybody else all through Instagram and all through wheeling in the Jeep community and the off-road community.
Well, we actually got to meet them all face to face with the UGF run last April.
That's when we first met. So we met Joey. That's when we met Cade,
Nate.
That's right, Nate. And we've all stayed tight. And Joey picked up those tires for us because it's in his backyard, and that was super cool. And it's super fun, and it's exciting to see our friends. These are definitely our friends. To get behind us and support us and root for us, and out there looking at Facebook Marketplace and sending this stuff. And so I love it, Cade. So keep it coming, dude. Thanks for the help, buddy. And we're going to pick some stuff up. Yeah, we're going to pick up the transmission. We got to do that. And you brought this up. It's like, hey, we should change our location as we move across. So
yeah,
we'll start looking because we're gonna run through Nevada. We're gonna run into Arizona a little bit, and back up to Hurricane. So it'd be super cool if we can find a transmission. You were texting me the other night when you said, I'm like, dude, we'll just take a car trailer, grab a U-Haul truck, semi trailer, whatever. We'll just start gathering these parts along the way. So no, it's super cool. It's fun. And so welcome to episode number 11, part 2.
Yeah.
And I think we walked around a little, so we got a little bit more energy this time. We're both not feeling great. But we're here. So we got them all caught up on the last part 1. So I guess moving forward, what are we going to do Wednesday? How are we going to bring this one together?
Well, like we said last week, we prepped both ends of the body by sanding what we could. So like 90% of all the edge where we cut is all sanded now in raw metal. So we went through, deburred it, sanded it. It's ready to weld. What I think the goal is not next week.
Actually, the time this comes out, that should be done.
Should be done. So the goal at the time of us recording this, the goal for next Wednesday is going to be to tack. I'm going to say to tack the tub and the top together.
Okay.
Because I think there's going to be several hours there to make sure that we tack it in a manner that it's all square so that the left side and the right side of the Jeep is equidistant to the front. Make sure that the top's level, make sure all the windows line up, make sure that the top rail where the top sits on is all lined up.
Yep.
So I think tack it all together, probably put a couple welds on the top and then the top.
Okay.
so that the next week we can fully weld the tub, lay the tub upside
That's good.
down,
Yeah.
weld the bottom, weld bracing in the tub on the floor so that it's all strong again, and then maybe set that aside. And then I'm going to say the week after, which I'm trying to do math in my head, that might also be before this one comes out. It would be.
It will be. Yeah. So
It
we'll
will
have,
be before this
we'll
one
have 2
comes
work
out.
nights in by the time this one comes out.
Hopefully by the point this comes out, the
That'd be fully
top
welded.
is welded as well.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter of now knocking the weld down, maybe a little bit of reinforcement and blending some of the weld. And then we can kind of send the top possibly. Well, we could probably prime it.
Yeah, we're working on that. And we were just talking here a little bit ago. You know, what color are we gonna do the top? You know, we talked, might be too much green.
Our original plan. So there's, I guess I should specify. There's several different versions of British Racing Green. Because if you look up British Racing Green, if you see it like on a Lotus, you would think British Racing Green is just one color. If you look it up like a Lotus, it's a very dark pine kind of colored gloss green. If you look it up in Porsche, it's the same idea. But if you look it up on an Aston Martin, it's a like green, almost teal, and it's a really, really heavy pearl metallic color with a lot of flake in it. That's the color we're doing. So if you look up an Aston Martin British Racing Green color, that's the color we're going to go for. I think the color's sick.
The color is really sick.
It'll
the color,
really stand out, and it should photograph nice too.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking, because the other day I saw one on Marketplace that was green that happened to have the same top and doors. Funny, CJ5 with the Meyer top and doors. Now it was a different green. It was like just a straight like forest pine green. But it was the top, the doors, and the tub, and it was a lot of green.
Yeah, I think I when you brought that up, I was kind of like, yeah, because the top right now is almost thinking we should do the top white,
because I kind of like the white top on it.
It
breaks it up. But
do the doors though. Do the doors green.
The doors need to be green.
Yeah, so do the whole tub green and probably the top white. I think it's gonna be too much green.
I think so. But the other thing we could do too is we could always, because when it goes to, there's not a lot to paint.
No,
we could paint the whole thing green.
See how I like
put it together, and if it's too much, we can just paint the top white.
I bet it's gonna be too much though.
I don't know, because I mean, it didn't look bad on the green one that I saw. I'll see if I can find a picture and send it to you. But it was a lot of green, but it wasn't like, I feel like when you have a gloss color, you can't do everything that color. Like if you have like a red truck, like Dylan's truck, he always says like he doesn't want to paint match his flares. You would think my truck being orange would be a lot more obnoxious with the paint match flares and everything.
It looks good though.
It looks good, but I think it looks better than like a gloss red truck. I think when you have a metallic color, it looks better when everything's one color. So we'll have to see, but we might paint the top a different color.
Okay, well, I think that'd be good. But that's obviously, it's a ways down the road before we get to that point.
How did we even get on color?
I don't know. We were just talking, I guess, because we were back there looking at it. Myron hit it again, and you brought it up. You were like, "Hey, what about it? Might be too much green." Yeah, I know. We're talk about putting a horse way in front of the cart. We don't have this thing welded together. We're already talking about painting it.
I'm excited about the color. It's always been one of my favorite factory colors on a car, and I think it's cool to have green. I was looking too. So if you look at the background, your Jeep, obviously you have a red theme going on.
Yep.
And like in the video that they're watching right now, you can only see the red your whip. Your whip's actually red, white, and blue, but you can only see the red sticking up. With the orange, I love blue. Blue's like one of my favorite colors. Orange is my actual favorite color. So I had like the blue whip, and the donkey's gonna be all green. So we got to do like a green whip on it. So it's like each project's got its completely different color scale going on, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one's got to be purple.
Purple. Well, when we were talking at lunch a couple days ago about the next build.
Yeah.
And so we're definitely both on the same page. And then, you know, a future project that I want to do has nothing to do with off-roading at all. And
but we can do that.
Oh no, of course we could do that. No, because I really
underground
want to pull that
fab. So it's all things cars and trucks.
Oh no, for sure. Well, even when we do the tow truck.
Yeah.
Can't see it. It's right over here. My dad's old tow truck here. It's all together. It's painted. It's all that. It's got a 350 in it.
Yeah.
And it's just gutless. So that thing's gonna come apart. So we'll do that too.
I think the motor's just bad.
Yeah, I think the motor's just
it's got
too.
all sorts. It sounds like marbles inside.
Yeah, and we had it rebuilt. You know, it's just, you would think we would learn. It's sort of like my JK back there. You know, my JK, the motor went out on it, and I put an aftermarket, you know, Jasper motor in that thing, and didn't get far on it, and that thing grenaded.
Then you put another one in.
Yeah, then they sent us another one.
Yeah. So it blew up the original motor. You put a Jasper in.
Yep.
You blew up the Jasper motor. Put another Jasper motor in. That one didn't even leave the shop.
Yep.
It was bad.
Yep.
So we got third Jasper motor.
Yep. And it made it. I mean,
a little bit, and then it blew up right down the street right here with no signs.
I was
no
going
knocking.
home. No, just
nothing.
Let loose, man. Pulled the pan. Everything was in the pan.
Yeah, he was just driving just out the bottom, and there was no sign leading up to it.
Nope, nothing.
Regular oil changes. Don't dog on it on the freeway all the time. Treat this baby it.
Well, we treat all our good stuff. Yeah. And then
so now you finally have a crate engine, right?
This winter crate, factory motor, put it back in there. But same thing. We sent the tow truck out, and they just use all these cheap Chinese stuff now.
Yeah.
And it's just ridiculous. Just pay the money, do it right the first time, because in the long run, we're going to do it 2 or 3 times, and you're going to end up spending the money anyway.
Right.
You're going to spend the money anyway.
Yeah. So why spend money on a rebuild, money on a rebuild, and then ultimately end up putting a crate engine in it anyways?
Right. And that's why when we do our LS for the donkey, we're going to get the right parts.
Right
out of the gate. We're not, it's just the way to do. So yeah, when we do the tow truck, we'll make sure we do that straight up. I'm gonna put an LS in that. Put an LS, put a 6-speed in that. Make that thing a fun truck. That'd be a little sleeper tow truck.
The LS for the donkey, because it's a rock crawler, so it doesn't need to be like a hot rod engine.
No, because
as it is, it makes 3 times the power. I think not 3 times. It makes for sure double the power my Jeep makes. So it's got the power. So we're talking manifold.
Yep.
Cam.
Yep.
Headers.
Yep. Injectors.
Yep. That's really it.
Yeah, we're
minus the supporting stuff.
And we're gonna do the top end. We're gonna do the top end.
Yeah. So then we'll do like a new water pump. We'll do all the preventative stuff because hey, it's out. It's out. It's on an engine stand. It's easy. So we're gonna tear it down. We'll paint it, new seals, all that. We'll stud the head, but we're not doing some crazy rod build.
No.
The tow truck.
Well, we got to even be careful on tow truck, right? Because the tow truck, I think it'll be fun to be a little sleeper, right? Because I want to leave it just the way it looks.
Oh yeah,
refrigerator white
and everything,
the steelies on it. Just I want it to just look exact. I don't want to change anything like that, right? I even want the interior to stay the same. So, but yeah, under the hood, I'm thinking we gotta find 600 ponies
to a dually. That's gonna. I know I've told you, but that's gonna need quite the rear end in it.
Oh yeah.
And it's gonna need quite the drive shaft because you put 600 horsepower to a dually rear end.
It's gonna be sick.
And it's got tall tires.
It's gonna be tires.
It's a C30, so it's got like 1-ton tires and stuff on it. So plus a service or a boom bed on it.
Yeah, it's got it's got a Holmes 440 on the back of that thing.
Yeah. So how heavy is that boom?
It's heavy. No, that's a heavy truck.
A couple thousand pounds.
Oh, I'm sure.
So you got a couple thousand pounds, 4 tires for traction, big tires, and 600 horsepower.
Let's do it.
That is a perfect equation for broken parts.
Yeah, no, but but how fun would that be?
It'd be cool.
You roll up in this thing, man, and somebody just looks over at you, just give a little nod, and you just smoke them. That'd be fun, man.
Because it's like farm truck from Street
That's
Outlaws,
exactly what we need to do with it. Yeah,
but farm truck better because it's a tow truck.
Yeah, it's a useless tow truck because you can't even tow anything with it nowadays. I mean, that's got the old J hooks on it to do it.
Yeah,
but we're gonna keep it just that true, just the way it is. But you know what? We'll go through. We'll put a nice LS in that one. We'll build that one over time.
Manual,
6-speed manual. Right? It's got the 4-speed granny in it, so literally you're in 3rd gear going through an intersection. It's got a top speed about 38 miles an hour right now. It's all bottom in. But everything will work on it. The boom's gonna work. The light's gonna work. Everything's gonna work. But no, because that car will never leave us, obviously. So that'll be a fun build for UGF too. And so we got a lot of fun, exciting stuff to do to keep this thing rolling for sure. We'll be rock crawling. We got the mini deer back there we got to get going on. We got that all stripped down. That thing is ugly underneath all that.
You didn't realize there was so much wiring in it.
How was all that wiring?
I don't understand. Quad. It's a 94, right?
It's a 94.
It's a 94 Polaris 400 Sportman 400. So it's an old just quad, but it does have power start.
Yep.
What else is in it? Well, it has a light for the shifter.
It's got for the cluster, it's got a light. It's got a little tail light.
I'm sure
it had a headlight. I'm sure it had a headlight on it.
What else does it
There's
have?
900 wires on that thing.
What is it powering?
I have no idea what it all powers.
There's literally a ball of wire it looks like a bowl of spaghetti, but what does it go to?
And it's all factory stuff.
Yeah.
The only thing guy added was train horn. That's the only
Right.
thing that he added, which works.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we got working on that thing.
Yeah.
Turn the key on, a train horn goes off.
That was funny. Dylan had it wired so when you would turn the key, the horn would go off, and it scared me to death.
It scared me. Well,
I
it got
wasn't
me
prepared
first because
for
you
that.
weren't here. So I was like, oh, we got to get Kyle, right? So yeah, so we got to get it. But I think you got the right idea. I think what we're going to do on that one is just, okay, let's start at the back because that's the simplest part, right? Okay, it's got a light. Where's the light go? Need a ground, need a power, done. Work our way to the front, find a starter, find out where the wiring is because it's got to be it. The good news is it's got a pull start too. So when you
Right.
pull it, it's got compression.
Right.
So the engine's not seized up. It's not locked up. I'm confident that it is a wiring problem somewhere.
It's going to be a wiring, or if it has fuse, it's got fuses somewhere.
I don't know. Well, it's
Maybe
hard
a
to even
fuse or
find
something.
any information online on this thing
Yeah.
because it's so old. Oh, when we pulled the cover off for the belt, that bolt was all backed out, ready to
The
fall
bolt.
out of there.
So it's got a CV. It's an automatic. It's got automatic. It's got a CVT in it, but there's a bolt that holds the clutch on for the belt, and the bolt had one thread.
Maybe
one
thread.
You like you could just like pull it out. It's like, oh, that would have been catastrophic on our first ride.
Yeah. Oh, dude, can you imagine? Yeah. So
Yay, we got it running, and then the
boom,
blows
thing's all
off of
dead.
it.
Cover bowls off of it. So we got the cover off that. So we'll get into that. We'll get that thing all pulled apart, and we'll probably gotta eliminate half those wires.
Yeah,
know
we'll
what they're all there
eliminate.
for.
It doesn't have a headlight anymore. We can wire all. What we should do, because that thing needs to be cheap. We'll get one of those aux beam panels, like the budget S Pod or Switch Pro panel.
Just put that out there.
Yeah, they're like $80 on Amazon. I think you can get like a 4-switch one, and we'll just put that on the dash. That eliminates everything on there. Minus, you just need the key power to start it.
And then we just
Everything
have
else
push
goes
button
to
start
that.
everything.
Yeah.
There you go. Done.
So
deal.
you need power for the key, power for. Oh no, it has a 4-wheel drive button.
Yep.
So
No, it doesn't. Yes, it does.
it has
Yeah.
an all-wheel drive button.
Yeah, it's on the right side.
Wait, is it all-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive?
I don't know.
Because it has a button on the. How would that work? It has a button on the handlebar that's like off and then all-wheel drive.
Does it say all-wheel drive or full-wheel drive?
I think it says all-wheel drive, but the shifter for the transfer case has
Low and high, right?
low and high. So maybe maybe that's 4-wheel drive, or it would be all-wheel drive. So maybe that's all-wheel drive, and then it has a low and a high. So you have 2 low, 2 high, 4 low, 4 high. Maybe that's what that is. So there's a button there. You'll need wiring for the tail light because it should have a tail light,
Yeah, for sure.
and then wiring for the key, and then the push button start.
And for the lights we're going to put on the front for the whip.
Put the switch
Rock
put on-
lights?
Yeah, put all that stuff on the panel.
Yeah.
So we can eliminate
clean all that up, put it right on.
80% of it. Yeah.
Well, okay, that's the idea. That's a brilliant idea. And I
Yeah.
bet that thing will fire right up.
I think so too. I think we just need to go through and just remove everything that's in it.
Mhm.
Remove everything that we know isn't gonna, like, okay, the train horn. We don't need the train horn right now. It's gonna go something else. Remove all the wiring for that. The tail light. Remove all the wiring for that. We can easily just run the new power and ground back there. Just gut everything from it.
Yep.
Start fresh. Label it. Have like 4 wires in there.
Yeah. Okay. So we got to do that. But we got to get that thing knocked out because that thing's going to be super fun.
I want to ride.
I want to ride that thing. Dude. That thing
I
is so
know.
cool.
It's really cool.
That thing makes me smile.
It does.
That thing makes me smile, man. I mean, I'm just looking at the tins are over there for the thing, and I mean, it's cool.
Oh, you guys should see the welds on this thing.
Oh, the welds, man.
You're able to like the seats. What, like, he made the prior, I'm assuming the previous owner welded like seat brackets on it, and you could, I guarantee if I went up to it right now, I could just pull on the seat
snap 'em
and
right off.
rip the welds right off.
Well, and the funny thing is the video that he posted on that thing, it shows him and his buddy on the back of this thing.
He was mobbing.
Well, and I don't know if you picked up on it. Dylan actually did. You heard him calling out the speed. He's like 45.
Really?
45, because Dylan's like, dude, that thing goes 45. I'm like, how do you know it goes 45 miles an hour? And he goes, play back the video. And I did. So they're mobbing on that thing at night on tack. It's not even welded. That thing's tacked together.
Yeah.
I mean, I really think that you could probably take a rubber mallet and just knock that thing apart.
Oh, 100%.
So they were just.
Well, look, when we put it on the trailer, we made it 2 miles down the road for the wind ripped the
that's right.
front clip off.
Yeah,
It
we
ripped the weld off from the wind.
Yeah, we had to stop it by tie strap to hold
Yeah.
the front part down. Yeah, the hood. Yeah, that's right. So
He was clever in the way that he was able to make it fit, but his skills of welding were not there.
no, and well, that's one thing we'll clean up because, I mean, instead of even just bolting the side panels on, he literally just used baling wire. Dude, this thing was done after a 12-pack of beer, dude. And at
100%.
midnight at night, he was like,
100%.
I got an idea.
He's sitting there in the garage with his buddies. And he's like, dude, we should put that lawnmower body on that
100%.
quad.
He had grandpa's lawnmower sitting in the
Yeah.
corner, dude, and he stripped that thing down.
100%.
Which is cool though.
Oh yeah.
So no, we're gonna put our stamp of approval on that thing, and that thing's gonna be a dean.
Yeah, it'll have actual body mounts.
Yeah.
I know. I was thinking I might even get like legit here. And like, have you seen those push button tab ones they use for like bumpers on race cars?
No.
So it's like it's like a hood pin, but it's a flush.
Yeah.
But it's a button.
That's like what we put on my trailer.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, we got to
so
tailgate
it's
the
like,
trailer. Yeah.
we could do that for all the body panels, so that all the body mounts are flush.
So everything
and
just
then,
comes off.
yeah, so if you had to work on it out, King of the Hamburgers, everybody just push the 2 buttons and the whole panel pops off the thing. That'd be pretty legit.
You're getting pretty crazy.
I know, but we have a laser now that we can use for line up the brackets.
That's a good old laser. Thanks, Dylan.
Right?
Yeah. So we got to get banging on that too. So I think what we'll do is we'll get the cab all welded up, and then there's going to be a night where we're not even going to look at that donkey. We got to jump on the mini deer, get that mini deer going, because I think the mini deer will go pretty quick, and we'll get that done. And we were both talking. It's set up for 2 seats now, which I think is a death trap. So we'll take that back seat off and put like a little rack back there.
Yeah,
put a rack back there, so you can get a little cooler or something on there. So so we got to get going on that. But yeah, so. I mean, what do you think about the backdrop here? Is this going to be like the new studio? Are we going to go back to what we were doing, or what are we
oh
doing?
man, I don't know. It's a double-edged sword, because I'd like for our Mondays to not be busy when we go home.
See, the advantage is, so
But-
if we do this, if we work with, because now we're a week ahead.
Right.
So Wednesday, when we work, we can record after work,
Yep.
and that keeps us a week ahead.
Yep.
And then Monday, when you come down, we can actually just like kick back.
Right. I'm kind of thinking that's the move,
Because
but the back, I don't know if we're gonna do the background like this every time.
No, but we can always have
can
something cool in
change
the
it up,
background. Yeah, we
yeah.
could change it up. And the cool thing is Dylan's definitely committed to the Wednesdays. He's not so much into the podcast, but he's going to be here, so that put the 3 of us back together too. So maybe we should try banging these things out, at least maybe for the next couple here after work.
I'm down for that.
So, if we work on the thing for, 3 hours, just think that, hey, we got, 35, 45 minutes to knock one of these things out, because I'm kind of digging it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of digging it.
I like the
honestly.
idea of doing it like this too, because then it's more fresh in our mind to talk about, and then Mondays we can actually hang out on Monday.
Yeah, well, now that summer's here, we can do some barbecue and all that kind of good stuff. So, hey, well, the time this one comes out, it'll be June, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so it'll be June. So we're gonna be like 3 weeks away from vacay.
I know.
So, you know what I want to do?
What do you want to do?
Have I told you what I want to do?
I think so.
Oh yeah, I did. Okay,
We talked about it earlier, right?
we did talk about it
yeah.
earlier, man. I'm delirious, dude. I'm sick. I'm dying. I'm like a snowman in March.
Dying.
Yeah. We'll do one of these podcasts from their cruise ship. We're going on a cruise for 4th of July. On 4th of July, we're going to be over in the Caribbean on a cruise. And I think it'd be fun to do this thing from the deck or from our little living room area from our room.
How are we gonna fit the mini deer and the Jeeps in the?
That's gonna be tough.
That's gonna be tough.
That would be crazy. Yeah, we probably get the mini deer on there though. I don't think the Jeeps are gonna go in there.
It's my carry on.
Yeah, he put on carry on for sure. But I think it'd be fun to do the podcast when we bounce around. Well, we're going to be camping next month too. We're going to Kern River, so we can do.
That's right.
Oh, we should do one from the river.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that.
Okay, so we'll do one from
easy.
That's easy. So
It'd be tricky to lug all this stuff onto a cruise ship. So I'm thinking we'll do a makeshift one on that with like our little DJI mics. But the one camping, that's here. We could easily just throw all the stuff in the RV. That's easy. We can do that for sure.
All right, and then we're going to do one in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
So we're going back to Wisconsin for Missy and Brett's wedding. See, I got close.
Now she's happy.
Now she's happy.
Now she'll be quiet for another week.
Missy's happy. She there's a group text with me, Mom, Brett, and Missy, and so going back and forth. So she popped up in there. She's like, my finger made it in the podcast. She's such a psycho. So we'll have Missy on that one. So I guess we're gonna take this thing on the road, dude.
Yeah.
Let's take it on the road, bro. So we'll do one from the Kern River, and then we'll do one from the high seas, and then we'll do one from Wisconsin.
Yep. And then when we do Trail Hero, we got to book Trail Hero. When we do Trail Hero in October,
Hey, we can have
do one with
Cade.
Cade.
We'll have Kate. We'll get Joey, Nate. 'Cause are they all gonna be there?
I know Joey won't, because for Trail Hero, he goes to Moab. He avoids the crowd.
Okay, all right.
But Nate should be there, so we can probably get Cade and Nate on that one.
Okay, that'd be fun.
I know Cade will do it. Nate should do it. I think he'd do it.
Okay, so we'll do one from. Well, this would be kind of fun if we take the podcast on the road. Maybe that'll
Yeah.
help get us some more subscribers.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just bored with us.
Yeah, maybe we'll be big enough that we can rent out the entire Texas Roadhouse, or at least a corner.
Yeah.
Film inside Texas Roadhouse with everyone.
Booth for 10. We could do it in a corner like Beard Meets Food. And we could go over in the corner. Yeah. That'd be cool. So that'd be fun to kind of move these things along and do
For
something
sure.
a little different. So, but I do like doing it over here. I think it's cool. I like our stuff in the background. Hopefully you guys like the stuff and you can actually see that we're actually trying to do something. We're making it happen. But yeah. So, well, what else do we have?
Actually, we have the nose on the donkey now.
Oh yeah. So
we got to first look at the nose together on the
Yeah.
donkey.
Can you see it back there? Because it shows up pretty good on the camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Decent. Yeah.
Decent enough.
Yeah.
Because it just needs to be a teaser.
Yes.
Because they got to watch the YouTube channel, which this
Right.
goes on YouTube too.
Right.
But the YouTube channel where they're going to get the up close and personal,
For sure.
right? Like walking around it, like we said in the last episode or in part one. You know, Katie was up here filming, so she's got some pretty good shots. I know she got a really good one of me working really, really hard in the background.
Carrying the team.
So I had to do everything last week. I don't think I did one thing when you guys were cutting that thing apart.
That's not true.
What did I do?
I don't know. I'm sure you did something.
I don't think I did anything. I think I just you were like, "Hey, does this look good?" I'm like, "Yeah, Mark looks good." Is that I held the tape measure. Let me see. I held the tape measure. I think that's all I did.
I mean, that
Dylan marked it.
though, right?
You cut it.
He's the smallest, so it was easy for him
So
to get in there and mark it.
He marked it all up. You ran the wheel. I guess I videoed.
Yeah, but it's like, how do you have 2 or 3 people inside the Jeep at one time cutting it?
No, you can't.
You can't. How do you have 2 or 3 people inside the Jeep marking it at one time when you can't touch it because the laser would move?
No, I got you.
So, moving forward, when we get like this week, I guess technically 2 weeks we're watching this, when we go to start tacking the cab together, that's gonna definitely be a 3-person job. And then we'll be pulling the cab off, or the top off, setting that aside, welding that. Everybody will get some welding time. There'll be some definite time.
Got to lay some dimes on that thing.
Oh yeah,
Lay some dimes.
the cool thing, well, it's a double-edged sword because it's nice because those are naturally gonna get ground all.
I was gonna say they're
down.
gonna ground flat. Yeah,
But it's also sheet metal. Have you welded sheet metal?
I haven't welded anything.
You haven't welded anything?
Dude, I took welding in high school, but that was arc welding, with the old sticks.
Yeah.
And then just a little bit of welding on the tent trailer you built. And then I think I've just done a little tack on your Jeep when you've been holding something up. But as far as like welding, the most welding I did was burning some stuff in on the tent trailer. What else have I welded?
I don't know. I guess I just figured that
You always welded.
Sheet metal's hard to weld.
It's super thin. You gotta be careful on that.
Yeah, actually, we should get some thinner wire for Wednesday because I have 0.35 right now on the welder, and I think my welder can go down to like 0.25, 0.20 maybe. I don't know. I've never really done sheet metal, but I know when we were doing Katie's car with the sheet metal, given her car was very, very, very thin, and it's galvanized, the sheet metal for the whole body, but trying to tack, even it's like put a tack, it's like tack, oh, it burned through. Tack, oh, it burned through. This, when we welded the door shut, you could actually weld it.
Right.
So hopefully it's gonna be okay. It'll be a big, ugly, because you can't weld it. You can't just
No,
you'll
you got
warp and tweak the whole thing. So it's like tack, tack, tack. Maybe like weld a 1/4 inch, stop. Weld a 1/4 inch, stop. So it's gonna be ugly the whole way across.
But you're right. It's all
But
gonna
it'll
be ground down.
It's all gonna get ground down. So
I'm a good grinder.
it'll be
listen,
good practice though.
I did a lot of grinding. So that's where I'll come in.
You did. You know what you did do on my Jeep though that saved us so much time?
Ooh, what did I do?
When we welded the top of those controller mounts that we're about to cut off here in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And you cut a hole in the floor and nailed it without like lining
Access
up.
hole. Got lucky.
Yeah,
I got lucky on that one.
Yeah, to weld the rear upper controller mounts on the frame of my Jeep, you would have had to pull the whole body off to put like that much, like 3 inches of weld on it. It's like, I don't want to do that. So it's like, well, let's cut a hole in the floor. So I don't remember how you did it.
I don't either. I think I just measured it all out and I just kind of got lucky. I said, I think it's right here.
Yeah, you just like pointed like at the floor and like you like marked it out and we cut it. It was perfectly lined up.
And
with
it was one of those days too. I remember that now because we were tired.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was the end of the day, super frustrated.
Yeah.
And so it was kind of like check it. And I was like, dude, I think it's just right here. Let's just try that. And you're just like, okay, whatever. And then yeah, we nailed it.
I was cracking up. And not only did you nail it once, but you were able to mirror it on
Well,
the
then I got the other side too. Well, because I got yeah.
that
So,
was impressive. That
yeah.
was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm good for something, man. I'm good for something. But yeah, no. So we got plenty of stuff to do and to talk about. So it's all good.
I'm really excited to have that cab done because once the cab's done, we can go a lot of different ways. We can we need the belly kit to do the frame rail in the middle because it's going to be a TJ belly kit. So the frame rail on a TJ is slightly angled in, narrowing towards the front. But I think what we could do then is so the cab's all welded together. We can finish cutting and knocking down all the tub we cut out. We can fully enclose the cab then, box all that back in, make your spot for your speakers in the back like you were saying. That's a good idea.
That was a great idea.
And then we could probably start making seat brackets in a roll cage for it.
Okay, I was going to ask what's next. So
I think if we have the belly kit, let's start on that.
Okay.
Because that puts us towards a roller. But if we don't have a belly kit yet, let's start working on the roll cage and the seat brackets.
All right, that'd be cool.
Because it'd be nice and easy to do too with it on the floor. We have all the room in the world. And the cage should be, I mean, I'm going to say it's going to be easy, but it's still a lot of bending and a lot of notching. It's going to be a lot of time, but it's a square. It's not like it's going inside of a car where it's got to have a lot of elaborate bends and stuff. So it should be a fairly easy cage to make.
All right, what color are we going to do the cage?
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
We're going to paint it? We're going to powder coat it? What are we going to do?
I think powder coat. I like the idea of powder coating a cage.
We should powder coat it. It's not going to cost a lot. Brandon always takes care of us, and it's going to be small.
Yes. I think, though, that what we should do is we should wait till the donkey's done to powder coat the cage. To powder coat, yeah. Well, not to pick the color, but to powder coat it because don't forget, we need to still weld in tabs for like the center console and all that. That's like the very end of this thing.
Right.
I want the sub in the back to be bolted to the roll cage, so it's not just hopping around or bolted to sheet metal. So it's like when the Jeep's like done, it'd be easy enough just to pull the cage out of it because you're not pulling the whole Jeep part. Just pull the cage out, send it to powder coat, put it back in, final assembly.
All right, that'd be cool.
And when we're doing that, we can do the headliner and all that too.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Color can go a couple different ways. We could do the silver vein like my Jeep. That'll look good.
I think that'd look really good, actually.
That always looks good.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do that then.
Because that's kind of easy.
Yeah. We're leaving the wheels raw, right?
Wheels are going to be raw. So the only thing we got to do is figure out if we're going to do something with the rings. I'm into the raw look right now.
That's what's popular, but I think it looks good because I'm over the black. I'm not over black wheels. It looks good on the right stuff. Like your tow truck, but the black wheels, you can't have anything other than that.
No.
So there's a time and a place for it, but the raw wheels on the green's going to look really good.
It's going to pop.
What if we did all raw, but did the ring, like you're saying, a different color? What if we did it like, dude, what if we did like a champagne color? Like a light gold, almost silver. And then we could do the engine like that too.
Oh, yeah. We got to figure out what we're going to do the motor.
If you guys have any ideas of how we should paint the motor,
ain't nobody listening to this thing.
The two of you that are listening, so Cade and Mom, if you guys have ideas on how to paint
Mom.
and Missy, I guess, on how to paint the LS, let us know because we keep going back and forth. Do you have any preference on how to paint the motor?
I don't. I know I was sitting here looking at it. You guys can't see it. I know that thing is butt ugly right now. We murdered Mom's out in the Camaro.
The Camaro, everything's black.
Everything's
and
black.
It looks cool.
It looks sick. I don't think we should murder this one out.
I want color.
Yeah, I think we need to have color.
But that's kind of that's the only part I'm hung up on is it needs color.
Yeah.
Anything else, I can go a million ways.
Yeah, because when we pop that hood, it's got to be a showpiece.
Yeah.
There.
So there's two decisions. It's what color do we paint the block and stuff. So what color, and then what accent? Because like the manifold comes in either like a brushed raw look. It comes in black.
Yeah.
You can do the same thing with like all your pulleys. You can do the same thing. I think you can get black headers too. So you can do the same thing with the headers. So it's like what primary color on the engine and then what color accents. I guess that's really what to decide.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys have any ideas, let us know. Yeah. Are you leaning one way or not?
No, I'm not.
No.
I know you sent a couple of pictures the other day. I didn't like that blue one at all.
No, that was just.
But there were some pretty cool ones out there. I guess we got to look around. We got to kind of figure that out so we can kind of lay that up. But yeah, I think the ring should be something cool that pops. That looks really cool.
That's a good idea.
Because because I think that would be super cool. Have some color underneath the hood. Once again, man, we're getting way in front. We're talking about finished work here. We don't
I
have this
know,
thing.
but that's the part I'm excited
That's gonna be
for.
fun.
I
So,
know.
so you brought this up. I don't know if it was on last episode, this or the episode before that, about taking this thing to our toy drive.
Yes,
So,
I want to make this work.
we're gonna make it work. So are we going to have this thing in primer, or are we gonna have this thing painted?
Oh, there's no way it'll be painted by
No
then.
way it's gonna be painted.
No, because I don't want to paint it until it's like done. Like I'm even thinking maybe like we're test driving this thing before it's painted.
Really, that far out?
Well, because I'm thinking, well, I don't know about test driving it, but I like the Jeep needs to be done because I don't want to, at least for its first initial reveal, jack up the paint when we're welding on it, moving it around. Well, I don't know, but how would it get messed up?
How's it gonna get messed up? I don't know. And
Because, well, no, it can't be painted yet because think about it, the hood we're gonna have to cut for the wheel to fit, the tire to fit up at full flex. So we won't know how to cut that hood. We'll have an idea, but we won't have a final cut and be able to paint the hood.
so you don't think
until
we're
we
gonna
have
be?
coilovers.
You don't think we're gonna? I mean, that's December. Toy drive will be in December.
Right?
You don't think we'll be that far along?
Oh man,
I don't know.
that would mean we have a full rolling chassis, which we will have. But that also means we'll have the coilovers, the air bumps.
Kate's gonna find us some coilovers and air bumps.
That would mean that everything is together on it, at least the steering mocked up, which it'll be mocked up. That's easy. I mean, it's possible. I think
Yeah.
if we get to that point, it'd be really cool to have it painted sitting out there.
So when you say roller, you want the flatbed will be on it, the cab will be bolted down on it.
I guess when I'm saying, so when I say I wanted a roller by the end of the year, I want the cab fully welded. I want the
It take us
front.
6 months to roll the cab.
It doesn't even have to have a roll cage. It'll be a roller. It'll have a roll cage. So I want my goal by the end of the year. Let me say this. My goal by the toy drive will be to have the cab fully welded and done. Have the roll cage in it with the seats, the harnesses, everything inside of it, like you can sit in the thing.
Okay.
Have the belly kit in it. Have full frame rails, front and rear. Yeah, front and rear. Have the LS sitting in it with the motor mounts.
Yeah.
Have the hood on it.
Okay.
Have the grill on it.
Okay.
Have hopefully the bed on it, or at least the frame of the bed, and then have all the links in it.
Okay. So you'll be able to get a good visual what this thing's gonna look
Yes,
like.
yes, yes. And then I'm envisioning that by the end of the year, because we can set the thing at full bump
Right.
and move it around
Yeah,
still.
yeah,
At
yeah,
least if it didn't go down the road on a trailer at full bump, even if it's on like rubber stoppers for the
Right.
moment. But that's my goal because at the toy drive, I want it to be able to have, like, let's say we have a bunch of people. We did one car show years ago. We had 60 cars show up.
No, the first one you did
Yeah.
when we did the one over in the old Kmart parking lot. No, you had 100 rigs show up.
Did I really?
You had 100 rigs show up. Yep. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Oh, so we'll get 100 rigs for this.
Well, yeah, because we know a lot more people now.
Yeah.
In the toy drive. So are we going to do this at Route 66?
My goal is to do it at Route 66.
So we should talk to those guys because
years ago I talked to Route 66
But it's
about
sold.
doing it, but it's a new owner.
It's a new owner.
Years ago, he was totally cool with it. He was gonna pay to have a band come in because he knew that people would eat there and stuff. So he's like, I'll help you guys out. So he was gonna pay to have a band come in, have live music and all that. So it wasn't gonna cost us anything out of pocket. But I think Route 66 would be cool because if everything goes to plan, we'll have a nice spot. It's like an old 50s diner kind of feel. So burgers, chicken fingers, whatever else.
yeah, great food.
Great food. You'll have an outdoor band hopefully going. And
Nice
then a
outdoor patio.
Outdoor patio. And then a massive parking lot we can fit 100,
Yeah.
200 rigs in.
So what we should do, just because they do car shows there, this Monday's not good because it's a holiday. So a week from Monday, let's go there for dinner because you come down on Mondays, and let's just
Yeah.
go talk to the owner.
Okay.
And let's put together a date because we can
Okay.
look at a date. It'd be early December because it's going to be a toy drive.
Yep.
So we can go ahead and nail down a date now.
Start.
Hopefully nail down
Pushing
a
it.
location now and start pushing it and really make this thing huge. Let's get either, we'll talk to either the fire department, sheriff, or like the Marines or something where we can donate all the toys. I'm sure one of those guys will show up and just really blow this thing out. I'll get Bob the Drew Santa. He'll do
Yeah.
that. So this would be something for the kids to come out, see Santa, get a picture, get all our friends out, open it up. You got a hot rod, a Jeep, whatever.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Anything with wheels.
Yeah, anything with wheels, and just see if we can just collect a ton of toys.
I like it.
Let's just really
Dude,
just blow it out.
we gotta have the flatbed going. Fill the flatbed with
Fill
toys.
the flatbed with toys. We'll put buckets. We'll put big 55-gallon drums up there, like they do the fill a bus or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll bring the mini deer down.
We'll bring everything down. Tow truck, Caddy, Camaro.
You know what? Let's
I mean,
do it.
we'll have to do a couple trips back and forth to get all the cars from us there, but we'll get everything. We'll have the tow truck, the Camaro, both Jeeps, the donkey, the mini deer.
So we should set this up on like a Saturday and do like a 4 or 5 hour thing, just late afternoon into the evening, have all of our stuff on display there and just see how many toys we can get. I mean, let's really, really, really do something special for these kids that aren't fortunate enough to have anything, man.
I like it.
Let's do it. We'll just gear up and just knock it out. So let's go talk. Let's pick a date. Let's talk to Route 66 right away, because I think that's a great location. Get the date out there so all of our local friends, they can just put those dates together. And for people like Cade, who's got to drive all the way out here for the toy drive, see what I did there? Give him plenty of time.
Drive from Colorado out here.
What's the matter with that? He could fly. We could send a UGF jet.
We're gonna have a jet.
I hope so.
That was never even in my cards.
Oh no, wait a minute. That's
when
that
a jet by November, hypothetically.
No, that's when Dylan graduates after 30 more years of school and gets a real job. He's gonna buy me a jet. Yeah.
Well, hold on. We could tell Cade to come out here, and then we could do a wheeling trip too.
Ooh, we could do a Calico wheeling trip.
Calico. Well, that's a long ways to go just for Calico. Calico's cool. Calico's.
Well, where were we taking out here?
Cool.
Oh, Johnson Valley.
Could do Johnson Valley. I know he wants to try Johnson Valley. I know he wants to do Rubicon, but can't do Rubicon.
Can't do Rubicon
winter.
December.
It snows like 40 feet deep. Maybe we'll try and talk him into like, hey, you got to come out here and do this, and then turn it into a trip, and we'll do Johnson Valley. We'll do Calico. We'll do a couple nights or a couple days of wheeling out here.
All right. Well, we got to make
Big
sure.
Bear. Maybe just like a
Big
week
Bear
of
December.
wheeling.
Could be snowing.
They didn't snow up there at all.
No,
Last year.
that's
There's
true.
like 2 days of snow.
All right. So,
but they close the trails though. So maybe we'll talk him into coming out here. Come out for the toy drive. You can hang out, and then we could do like 3 or 4 wheeling trips while you're out here for the week. Just the week, just wheel.
Well, it's gonna be tough for anybody to come out for a week in December. It's Christmas time.
You can do Christmas out here.
Ooh, Christmas in Cali.
Christmas in Cali.
Probably be 85 degrees.
Yeah, right.
There you go. But no, so yeah, let's work on the toy drive. I mean, I know it's June, but let's lock in the dates. Let's get that done, and let's make that really, really good. It's a feel good thing, and it's the right thing to do. So, we'll do the
That'll
toy
be
drive.
fun. We've been talking about doing that forever. We've helped with the toy drive in the past, but it'd be really cool to have room to really make this big.
Yep.
I'm really confident we can get down Route 66, and if we can't get down Route 66, we'll find another cool restaurant.
Well, yeah, there's look. I'm sure they.
But,
I think the only reason why we wouldn't be able to get Route 66 if they already had something planned.
Right. Yeah. No,
and maybe in I don't know, something crazy. If they had something planned, maybe we can join in with those guys too.
Right.
Because I know they still do car shows there.
They do.
Okay. So I know they still do that. They do bike night there. I think they do the bike night during the week. So I know the new owner is open to that kind of stuff. I just think we should go to them sooner than later and lock down our date and get that done. And that'll be super cool. That'll be super fun. And I like the idea that we bring all of our stuff down there, just kind of put it out on display. It'd be fun.
Oh yeah.
And maybe it'd be fun to do there too. Why don't we do a podcast there?
In front of everyone?
Why not?
Oh, there's no way.
Could we get what? You going to get shy? You're talking to 300 people right now. Well, actually, we only get like 22 views.
I'm looking at my phone. That's different.
We get 22 views
in person.
Oh, that would be fun, dude.
I don't know about that.
We're gonna do a podcast, man.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, we'll do a live too.
We can record the live. We'll do a YouTube video and all for that.
But you could do it like a live thing. Yeah. Okay. Don't listen to this guy. I got this. What's the matter?
That's something you'd see like a huge podcast.
We're going to be huge by December. We're going to have at least 400
on our last one.
We're going to have at least 400 subscribers by December.
And there's no 5,000 goal.
We're going to be massive. Yeah. Hey, that 5,000 goal with the comma giveaway. Guess there's no danger in that. What do you want to buy?
Nobody wants at least $1,000 prize.
Man, I know. We're supposed to keep this upbeat positive. I know. Our budget just got bigger for the donkey.
Yeah, I mean, you're the one that keeps sending me motor stuff you want to do on it now.
I know, but I reeled myself way in.
Yeah.
It's easy to go down the rabbit hole though, man.
Well, yeah, because it's like, well, if we're here, we should just do this. We should do
Right.
this. You're in there, so you do that. Well, this is preventative. Well, this you have to do. You have to do heads when you're valve train when you're doing cam and everything else.
We'll do it on that one.
I agree.
We'll do it on that one.
Tow truck, we can,
Because what we can do is
toy
we
turbo or
we
something.
we can buy an LS for it. We already know what we're gonna do. We'll buy the LS for it, and then over the next couple of years, we'll just start stockpiling the parts, finding it because the transmission for that thing could be expensive.
What's the tranny out of?
Oh, I forgot. It's out of oh, dude, I just did the homework on this the other day. I was looking at because I remember the model. No, I can't remember the model, but trans like 3-4 grand.
What kind of trans are you?
No, it's a
putting in it?
6-speed, but just the one that I wish I knew. I just started doing homework on it.
Is it able to hold a lot of
Yeah,
power from
yeah,
the factory?
yeah,
So it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
something
yeah,
you have to like open up
no,
and go
no,
through
no,
and
no,
build.
no, 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 no. So I'm just now starting to go on because I think that'd be super fun to have a 6-speed.
It
We got to
needs
keep
be
it a manual.
It needs to be a manual.
We got to keep it a manual.
100%.
Yeah, we'll keep it a manual. I want to put AC in it.
Yeah.
Put power steer. I want to be able to drive it. I want to be able to take that thing and drive that thing down. You know, our goal.
Okay, hold on. That
was
thing
to
will
t-
never be comfortable to drive,
No, because there's no leg room in it.
and it weighs 10,000 pounds.
We'll let Dylan drive that. No, Mom's Camaro, that thing's dialed. I would jump in her car tomorrow and go cross country.
Oh yeah,
That car. Well, you drove it for the first time. I mean, you drove it from what? From
Santa
Palmdale to
Clarita.
Santa Clarita.
No, I drove Santa Clarita to LA.
No. I'm saying
Oh, prior.
Yes. So you've got no wheel time.
Yeah,
And then you just drove it to LA. So I mean, that car runs great.
it runs great.
We had so much trouble getting that car dialed in with the carburetor and all this crap, and it just had a little 327 in it. And finally, we just pulled this thing apart, which you and I wanted to do when Mom first got the car, and we just stuffed an LS in this thing, and we put coilovers in it. I mean, this car is a dean. This car drives great.
It's got everything that you would see in a newer build. So it's a 6-liter LS, 4L80, 4-link coilovers, Willwood brake. Like it's a proper
Power windows now,
proper
AC.
car.
Yeah, it's
the power
comfortable.
windows, AC. Yeah,
It's comfortable. It's it's the body's not great on it, and we're not going to get into the body.
it's a perfect driver.
It's a perfect driver, right? It's a perfect driver. The yellow draws a lot of attention, and you're not terrified that it might get a ding. Nobody wants to get a ding in a $2 car or a $200,000 car. But like the Cadillac, I'm going to be terrified to park that thing. I didn't want to go as deep as it is, and the guy who painted it was, he mixed a little pearl into it. It's never going to get touched up because he's moved on now. So if that thing ever gets a rock chip, it's never getting touched up.
Right.
That car's going to scare the tar out of me to drive it, but I'm going to drive it. I'm not going to, when that car finally rolls out, I want our stuff to be like Jay Leno.
Right.
Leno drives his cars, right? I love that. So many people will get these nice cars and all this stuff, and they use it as a museum piece, and they put it in their garage, and they never fire the thing up. They never drive it. No. Like the donkey. We're going to take our time. The donkey's going to be nice, right? We're going to sand everything down. We're going to put out a beautiful product, but we're not going to be afraid to wheel like your Jeep and my Jeep. We're never afraid to go out there and damage it. I don't think there's anybody that wants to.
I'm a little more afraid of doing that on my Jeep than I will be like the donkey, though.
Well,
because my Jeep's so sentimental to me.
It is, but there's not. I've never seen you turn away from a trail because something might happen.
Right.
My point is we don't ever go out hoping for damage. I think some people do, right? That's like a badge of honor. They just don't care. We care, right? But Mom's Camaro, you're not afraid to drive it. The tow truck, not afraid to drive it. But no, so after you got some seat time, finally in the Camaro, because I always tell you, all of our stuff is open for anybody in the family to drive. I know it's like, I don't want to drive this in case something happens or if that happens. And I get it, but none of us is disrespectful to anything. If you take my Jeep and God forbid you smash the door in, okay. It wasn't like you did it on purpose.
Right.
It's not like you disrespected anything. And I know I've been trying to get you to drive the Camaro, and Mom's been trying to get you to drive the Camaro forever. And you've had this little bit of fear in it, right? I mean, Dylan's driven the Camaro more than you. Dylan's taken this thing to school 20 times.
Yeah.
And so now it's nice that you were able to get out there and drive the car and enjoy the car and experience what we did, because that car needs to be driven.
Yeah, everything needs to be driven.
Everything needs to be driven. So it was super fun to see you go out and drive it and get behind the wheel, because that car is super cool. So yeah, I don't know how we got off on a tirade on that.
This one went all over the place.
Yeah, I don't even know where this podcast went.
I don't know. I don't know where we started or where we ended, but I don't know. Hopefully, it was interesting.
That was hey, nothing else. We got to sit here and shoot the shit.
Yep.
So I guess we're gonna wrap this bad boy up.
Yeah. Hopefully, there wasn't a break in it. If there was, and we're caught back up now, sorry about that. I don't know what the computer did, but
Yeah, it shows
hopefully, it
4 minutes
recorded
and
all
32
that.
seconds. God, that'd be a drag if it didn't.
Imagine if it deleted the first episode too.
Oh, don't
I'd probably
even
cry.
say that,
I'd just go
dude.
home. I'd just cry.
So that'd be awful. So hey, thank you all for coming along. We know we've got a lot of supporters behind us, and that's super, super cool. Those of you who send us the messages and text messages, thank you. You know, it does mean a lot. We're really going for this. This has been Kyle's dream for a very long time to get this YouTube thing going. I'm just a sidekick, man. I'm just along for the ride. I love it. I've always wanted to do the podcast.
Yeah.
All right. So I dig the podcast side of it. But it's super fun doing it with you. It's super fun doing it with Dylan. If nothing, where is your brother? He's still sick. But he's gonna be here on Wednesday for sure. And
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Now he'll be here. He doesn't want to miss out on the donkey.
Because he knows we won't let him drive it.
Yeah, I know, right? He won't let us drive it. So hey, tell your friends for us. Let's grow this thing. Help us out, do that. Drop in the comments what you think about the color. Should we do a white top, motor? Help us out. You know, those comments are cool. We'd like to read them. We'd like to see them. Plus it does help what the algorithm, right?
Yeah, if you guys want to help us out, like all of our videos, comment on all our videos. That
watch them all the way through.
Watch them all the way through. Even if you like get bored of it, just let it play through in the background, because that helps Instagram see like, hey, this is a good video, and they push it for you then. So
yeah,
watch them all the way through, comment, like, subscribe. That'll help us a ton grow this thing.
And do you like the background? Do you like it doing here? Cade, I know you watch them all. Cade, do you like the backdrop?
He's gonna say yeah.
Yeah. No, Cade will tell you.
Just needs 44s back there.
Yeah, 44s. We're gonna get 44s. We're gonna start at 42s, Cade. I'm gonna work them up to 44s. It took a lot.
Stop at 44s?
It took a lot to me to get you and Dylan on board 40s to the 42s, which I'm shocked with you.
I like 42s. The problem is that we spent $1,500 on some 42s that we could have bought 40s for like $350.
Yeah, but
with a spare.
We already talked about this. It's only really costing us $200 out of pocket.
But we would have had money in our pocket for the 40s.
Well, you know,
that's Atlas money.
Yeah, I know that's what Casey's like, dude. 10 weeks to get an Atlas.
Yeah, we're a ways away.
10 weeks to get an Atlas. But you know what? We've got the 80 sold out there. Have you ever any hits?
I got a hit at Tommy.
Well, no, the other one. The 74.
Everybody wants a title for it. It's like, dude, the title's on the body. We have the chassis for the 74 for sale, and everybody's hitting me up like, is the title clean? Do you have it's a chassis? The title would be with the body where the VIN plate is. There's no VIN plate on the chassis. So
they want to do the same thing we want.
They want to do the same thing where we bought the 74 for in California. So I get messages every single day about the title on that thing.
That's funny.
And anybody who doesn't ask about it is like, does it run and drive? Any issues with the motor? Is there any? It's like, dude, it's a like $700 chassis with a V. Like,
yeah, calm down.
I mean, if it was up there for a couple grand, yeah, I'd expect the motor to be like perfect and stuff. But it says in the description that I've never run it. It shows in all the pictures this thing's rusty. Like, it's for parts.
It's still got value though.
It's got value for sure. Like, the axles are good. You could rebuild the motor and stuff in it. But is this something that you're just gonna put a body on in an afternoon and turn a key and drive it across country? Absolutely not. And that's what people are expecting to get with $700, I guess.
Yeah. Well, okay. So we'll take that money and we'll put that money towards the Atlas.
Yeah, those two will be Atlas. Yeah, Atlas Jeeps.
That thing will be too. Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, well, let's wrap part 2 up here, dude.
Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Again, make sure to like and subscribe. Follow us. We're on Instagram and TikTok as well. At underground _fab. And then obviously our YouTube page. But subscribing, following, that helps us a ton.
Helps us a ton. And just like a raccoon in a dumpster, we out. We'll see you next week.
It's 2 for 2. The last week was a rat, and this one's a raccoon.
Raccoon's good. Raccoon's good. Did you like that one better?
That one was good.
All right, Kyle, let's wrap this up. Let's go home, dude. I'm tired.
I'm tired.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.